All right, so warrior 3 in standing splits. So with all balancing poses, it's very important to find your drishti focus. So that's a point in front of you that is not moving. And also, as you get into the flow of the class, you're really going to feel that as a focus point throughout your entire class. So again, it's really important to root in balancing postures through the outer edges of the feet and then find the engagement of the core by pulling everything into the midline. So beginning with warrior 3, we're going to take all the weight to the right foot. And then we're going to go ahead and bend into the left knee and bring the left knee up towards the chest. Good. So I'm going to have you bring your hands straight up to the ceiling, palms facing one another, and then the core is engaged, squeezing tight. So as you tip forward, you're going to go ahead and kick back, pressing through the heel of the back foot. Hip in line with hip as much as you can. The tendency is for the hip to lift, but we want to keep everything squeezing to the midline to avoid that from happening. I'm going to have you flex your toes towards the mat and press through your heel. Good. And now the inner thigh of this floating leg is reaching up as high as it can. And now with the inhale, we'll pause, feel that activation from the opposition from the fingertips through the back heel. And then with the exhale, both hands are going to come down to the mat and then come into standing splits from here. So now again, the hips are going to need to be in line with one another, and it's going to depend on the flexibility of the student if the foot can come straight up in line with that base heel. But most people, the hips, they're going to be here or even lower. But what we're doing here is, again, allowing the spine to relax, the head and the neck to relax, so the chin can start to come down towards the shin. Good. And a nice way to transition out of standing splits is just to bend into this back knee and then step the left foot to meet the right, coming into a half lift with an inhale. And then again, exhaling, folding, and allowing the body to come over. And then reaching all the way up to the ceiling for a little bit of a back bend. And it's always nice to recenter by bringing the hands to the heart to conclude balancing poses, to kind of get your body, your blood flow back in a kind of a neutral state.